Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you guys? And this is our third or maybe fourth day of live streaming. And we are today we are um I guess me I'm going to debunk a very new or maybe old, which is now very trending topic, which is why Jesus is not God, and plus I am going to debunk the Trinity, and which obviously and I will also going to debunk the crucifixion, that crucifixion didn't happen. And these three things are the core beliefs of uh, Christians, Christianity. So I'm going to debunk the whole Trinity or Christianity. So first of all, Walaikum Assalam. What is the proof that Muhammad was? That's a nice question. The proof that Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a true prophet of God. I'm going to divide your question in three answers. Like the prophet, peace be upon him, could be a liar. He a very liar or a bad person, or he could be a deluded person, or he could be a very truthful person. We can test the prophet by spending or by taking him through these three three things, and if he passes these three steps or test, then we are going to consider that this is the true prophet of God. So if you ask the prophet Muhammad, our prophet Muhammad, so Prophet Muhammad, first of all, he was known as the Sadiqul Amin, which means trustworthy. Before the Prophet and even the Meccans and mainly the Abu Jahl, who was later on became very harshful enemy of Prophet peace be upon him. He ordered to, they all left their belongings to Prophet peace be upon him because they knew that the Prophet peace be upon him would not damage or steal their belongings or etc. So he was known as trustworthy, and his background was he never ever recorded to be committed a crime, and even the pagan Arabs said in their documentary, and it says that the Prophet peace be upon him was a very truthful person before prophethood, and after coming prophethood, they seriously called him lied, just like Sulaiman Farsi when he accepted the Islam, and when the Jews community told him that he was a liar, but he wasn't. And so this was not the case basically. And if you go to the second step, the deluded. The Prophet peace be upon him was not deluded. If he was deluded, it happened to be an eclipse on a day when Prophet peace be upon him's son Ibrahim passed away. So when his son passed away, so the pagan Arabs came outside and said, "Look, even the heavens are reacting to the death of his child, and he is what he claims that he is a prophet." So, if prophet was a deluded person, he would say, "Yes, I'm a prophet." They find their claim is actually untrue, but they find things or proofs to evidence to make their claim much more stronger or truthful, but they are basically liars. So uh, the prophet then a prophet peace be upon him didn't say that. He, instead of saying that this, he said he go to his pulpit, and he announced it. He gathers the people. He said in a narration of Abu Dawud and Sahih al-Bukhari 9670, where he says, "Oh, ye," he's addressing the people of Makkah. And he says, "Oh, ye people, gather around me, and the sun and the moon. These two are the signs of God. They neither eclipse on anyone of you, on anyone of you or any person's death, but they are indeed the sign of God. And you have to and you should pray when the eclipse should happen." And he taught them a special prayer. So uh, and if we return. And if you go to the truthful person, yeah, he was a truthful person, and so it means that Prophet peace be upon him was what he claimed, that he was a true prophet of God. So if someone has any question about the prophethood, he can come in the debate on stream, and I will share the link, and he can debate me. So moving on to our topic, the real topic, why proving that why Jesus is not God. I will prove it from the Bible that why Jesus is not God, because in the Matthew chapter number 6 verse number 27, it says that God is immortal, and neither no one has the power to see God and can see God. But it says that according to the Christian theology, that Jesus was crucified according to them, and according to many theologians I've met, they said that Jesus is God, but he was crucified. So how can God die if he was immortal? And secondly, they support this evidence by saying that he was a man-made flesh of God, but this is some minority history debunking evidence, so it doesn't matter. And last, secondly, that in Matthew or John chapter 6 verse 32, it says that no one has the power to see God and cannot see God. Um, so the Jesus was seen to every people, even his disciples. So uh, it doesn't matter. And uh, thank you. According to Muslim theology, Jesus will come at the end of when Imam Mahdi will come. He will he will not follow his own book like Bible. He will follow Quran and Hadith, and he will uh, tell his people, even in the Matthew chapter number 6 in the Bible, it says that he addresses the Christian at that time and will say, I don't know you. But the Christian will say, if we do the miracles and it's extra in your name. But Jesus will say, I did not know you. So he said, oh, the people will say, oh, you are our Lord. So he will say, no, the Father, the only true God, who is heaven, though art, which means Allah, He is the true God. So even it is mentioned in the Bible. So it doesn't matter. And at the end of the time, Jesus will come and will preach Islam. According to us Muslim, we believe that. So we will come back to our topic. And now I'm going to debunk the Trinity. Jesus, there are three. The Christian believe Trinity, the three: Holy Spirit, Jesus, and the Father. So my question to the Christian is that, is Jesus independent or the God of the in the and they all have 100% attribute of God. So Jesus 100% dependent or independent of God the Father? If Jesus is independent on the God the Father, so it means there are two existing deities or gods, which means that there are two gods. And if Jesus is dependent on the God of the Father, so it means that Jesus cannot have 100% God attribute, which actually means that Jesus is dependent on the God of Father, which makes the claim that Jesus is not God. So the main reasons to the Christians, they have debated me, but the main reason is that God, and in the Bible, I remember it says in Acts 12, chapter 12, 1 verse 12. So people quote it to me, but I always replied it that it says that it actually predicted Isaiah chapter number 12, verse 24. It says that the prophet will come to an desert area where the date cost will be widely will be their common. So this means that the Prophet Muhammad was the last messenger. And if I support my evidence, um, I will support that Jesus is not God. I will share the link in the group. Wait a second. And I remember one thing that there were six religion preachers who came to the Prophet peace be upon him and said that and argued him on debate the like Jews, Christians, and atheists. I remember and uh, Zionists. They all debated him, but they failed and accepted Islam. So Prophet peace be upon him just evidence supported evidence by claiming that there is only one God. So in actual Pesar scientists say that there is no God. It cannot actually be true that there is only one God or there is no God or there is God who is in flesh. This is the false depiction of God which is mentioned in the Bible, and Bible is maybe corrupted, and it was changed during the time. It was not the same Bible at the time of which was present at the time of Jesus. So we cannot fully rely on the Bible. Actually, if we want to understand God, we can understand God that in chapter 112 of the Quran, Surah Ikhlas, it says, "Kul huwallahu ahad." Say, O Prophet, Allah is one and only supreme being, uh, the Master, the Eternal, and yeah, he neither possesses a son or no, and neither can, and he and uh, no one is like unto like him. He is the most high, the most compassionate. So this is the true definition of God, which I always refer from not the Bible, not the Torah, not the Gospel of Jesus, not the Gospel of Barnabas. I always refer it from the Bible, or sorry, Quran. So to support my evidence, I will enter the some people like what is it? So yeah, here we have Christ is God. Um, I have debated you. So would you like to become a Muslim? Would you like to become Muslim? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Uh, are you a Christian? Hello, hello.
yes, bro.
So would you like to become a Muslim after seeing this my debate? I think it must have been convinced you. So would you like to convert?
Yeah, I have seen many videos and read the Quran very deeply, so I understood that Islam is the true religion. So I want to take my Shahada.
Uh, then repeat after me. You say Ashhadu
Ashhadu
Allah
Allah
ilaha
ilaha
illallah illallah
illallah
wa ashhadu
وأشهد
أن وأشهد
أن
أن محمدا
محمدا
عبده
عبده
ورسوله.
ورسوله.
You are going say in English, I bear witness
I bear witness
that there is none worthy of worship except Allah,
that there is none worthy of worship except Allah,
and I bear witness
and I bear witness
that Muhammad, peace be upon him, is his final messenger.
that Muhammad is the final messenger.
Allahu Akbar, MashaAllah, you have reverted to Islam. Uh, so you can leave the meeting if you want to. Uh, yeah, we are ending our broadcast, so you can leave the meeting. So this is our first shahada with a Muslim boy. So it it's such a pleasure. So today this is the maybe the last stream of our week. So I'm going to end broadcast for today. Allah Hafiz.